Hi, Amanda. My name is Steven. Your team said to go ahead and shoot this video over to you. In this video, I'm going to show you three things that you can do today to start bringing in more high quality HVAC jobs to your business. So by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or you can just implement these tips yourself, and that's fine as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. The three things I'll be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. So content is everything on your front page here. Now, most business owners, they understand that content is important on their front page, but they don't really understand how much content or what type of content Google is actually looking for. So what I did first is I grabbed all the words off your front page and I put them into this word counter. You currently have 870 words on your front page. Now, Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on a front page of a service based industry website like HVAC, right? So, this gives you plenty of opportunity to slip in or to add what we call buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. And this is basically what people are searching for when they're looking for your services with an intent to buy. Now, I pulled up your number one competitor on Google here in the Wilmington area, and this is Salt Air Inc. And I put them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. This tool gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. So in the past 30 days, their website was found for 208 keywords and it was clicked on 771 times. Now I put you guys into your website into the same tool. In the past 30 days, your website was found for 12 keywords and was clicked on 14 times. So let's go back to our competitor and click on their keywords and see what they're being found for. So HVAC Wilmington. So what we're looking for are the buyer intent keywords like HVAC repair, but with locations behind them because these are the ones that are being searched and pulled up. So for example, HVAC Wilmington NC, 250 searches in the past 30 days. Their website was clicked on 84 times for that keyword only. So let's go ahead and look and see what keywords you are being found for. All comfort heating and cooling, which is good. It's a branded, but people who already know you are the ones searching for this, right? And you have some location based, but you want them all. So I'd recommend you go to your top competitor, grab all the relevant location based keywords here, and you want to put them on your site. And you want to find out how many times the competitor has each of those on their site. You can do that by using the Control F function. And however many times they have each of those keywords, you want to put those on your site at least one more time. That way you dominate in the content arena there. Okay. So next I would like to go over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC, Wilmington, NC, studies from Google have shown that right around 45% of people searching these terms are clicking on one of these businesses in this section right here. This section is called the Map Pack, and it has to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people, they're under the impression that it's reviews that get them ranked there, but if that were the case, James and Son would not be on the list, and Salt Air Heating would be over O'Brien Service. So it's not reviews, it's actually who the citations. And what is a citation? A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some directory examples are Yelp, White Pages, Yellow Pages, just to name a few. There's a ton of them out there, and I'm sure you guys already have quite a few of them. But we've seen that it's usually the businesses that have around 300 or more citations that actually dominate this pack here, right? So the good news is there's tools available that will show us the citations of each of these businesses so we can actually go in and find out what O'Brien Service Company has. And say, for example, they have like 250 citations. You want to go down that list, grab all the ones you don't have, all the way to the bottom, and then grab at least 100 more, and that will eventually put you up top of this section here and give you a piece of that 45% of clicks in that map pack. Now, it's usually under all of this next section usually starts under the map pack, but sometimes the number one spot will be above, and that's what's happening here. So this is Google's organic search result listing, and the number one spot usually gets about 40% of clicks, whereas the map pack splits 45%. This number one spot gets 40% all by itself. So what drives this are backlinks. And what are backlinks? It's other websites on the internet that are linking back to your website. And Google looks at this as like a referral system. And the more relevant that site is, that website that's linking back to your site, the better, right? So for example, let's say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site that's linking back to your site. That's actually what's going to push you up in the rankings. However, since you guys are an HVAC company, say there's like Pizza Hut, this website is linking back to you. While it's very popular and it gets a lot of traffic, it's not going to rank you or do you guys any good because you guys don't sell pizza, right? So I want to go ahead and revisit that tool I showed you earlier. And this is our competitor. This section right here in the middle is called the backlink profile section. And our competitor currently has 223 backlinks. Let's check out your backlink profile. You currently have 108. Now, it's not so much about the number of backlinks as it is about the relevance. And it's not so much about this number, it's this number. Because what this means is this is 108 backlinks coming from 39 referring domains. It's a fancy way of saying websites. So our competitor is actually getting 223 backlinks from 114 websites. So this is a number we want to concentrate on. So we can click on this number, and since we know it's the backlinks that's pushing them up and giving them power in Google, we want to go down this entire list, just like we would do with the citations. And all these websites that you don't already have backlinks from, you'd want to get them from. You want to do this with all of them, right? And if you did that, you would eventually be in contention with Salt Air for this number one spot. To ensure you beat them out, though, you would do that same exact thing with the top 3 to 5 websites on Google, and over time, you would overtake this number one spot and take over all that traffic, right? So let's go ahead and recap what we went over. The first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to really start dominating this map pack here. And the last thing is backlinks. You need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in Wilmington. Now, if you were to implement this the right way, there's no doubt that you would be number one. It would just be a matter of time. Now, as I said at the beginning, you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine. Or you can save yourself some time and book a discovery call with me. Again, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can just reply back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. I hope this video was educational for you, and it showed you some practical tips that you can implement yourself to start outranking your competition. The only thing I ask is that you give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I really appreciate your time and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.